Welcome, anthropology graduate students and undergraduate students in the class of 2020. We want to congratulate you for the hard work and the fortitude that it has taken to finish your degrees and to get as far as you've gotten. But this particular graduation, we also want to commend you for the courage that you've shown. We know that for many of you and your families, this has been an extremely difficult time, but we also know that you have persevered and you've gotten here and you have graduated. You now are going to be part of history. The class of 2020 will go down in records as a unique situation for this country and for the world. And so you can anticipate in the years to come that you will be part of books and part of studies, and people will be contacting you for your memoirs. Just so you know that you are now part of history. This is a scary time, and it may get more scary, but it is also a time when there's a lot of hope. And I believe that in the long run, things are going to get much better, and they may not come back to the way they are now, but I think it's very possible they will be better. So in the meantime, graduating with your degree, you may not find exactly the job that you thought you wanted to have or that you trained for, but it is likely you will find something. And don't forget, you are always an anthropologist, and the skills that you've learned here, you can continue to use and use in creative and exciting ways. And so I ask you, please, to stay in touch with us. Let us know how you're using your degree, and just sort of drop a line to say, hey, I'm doing something, I'm working in construction and a power plant, but I'm using my anthropology in the following way. So just stay in touch. We're really interested in what you're doing. And we're extremely proud of you all that you managed to complete your degrees under these incredibly difficult circumstances. So now I want to turn the program over to Dr. Megan McCullen, and she's going to be awarding the prizes that we have in archaeology. Dr. McCullen.
Thank you, Dr. Sankar. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. McCullen from the Grosscup Museum of Anthropology. And every year we give out awards, not necessarily to graduates, sometimes to graduates, but to our students to recognize them for particular activities that they've done in and around the Anthropology Museum that we have here at Wayne State. So I'm going to share those with you now. The Grosscup Museum of Anthropology has 2 awards that we give out each year. The first is the Steve Demeter Memorial Anthropology Museum Award. Steve Demeter was a student who got his undergraduate and master's degrees here at Wayne State in anthropology. And he went on to do historical archaeology, not only here in Detroit, but around the region, working for Commonwealth Heritage Group. And Steve passed away in 2013, and Gordon Grosscup created this award in his honor, where we recognize students within the department that are graduate students that are doing research using museum collections that is leading to publications and helping with analysis. And this year, I'm delighted to say that we were able to give the award to 3 people, Kelsey Jorgensen, Catherine Slocum, and Hannah Villick. All 3 of these students have been working on historical archaeology in the department, and they all successfully published research this year in the Michigan Archaeologist based on the work that they've been doing, which is one of the real prides of the department, to see students doing that while they're still in the program and actively being involved with that. So these are the citations if you want to go look up the articles and read them yourself. And congratulations to these 3 students for winning the Steve Demeter Award. The other award that we give is the Alan Hugley Award, which is also named after someone who did his undergraduate degree here at Wayne State and was involved with lots of archaeology programs, but also with museum work. And the Hugley Award is meant for students that are volunteering in the museum in 3 different areas: in the museum itself with the collections, and then also in our archives and in our library. And we try to rotate this award through people working in those different divisions. And so this year, we're giving this award to 3 students. The first is Rachel Davies, who is a master's student in information science. And Rachel has worked with the archives in the past year to create finding aids for the Wooden Walker Tavern site, which is going to be a great help to us and to the state, who is the official owner of those collections. And then Kristen Doby and Michaela Swayze are both anthropology students in our undergraduate program who've been doing exceptional work with our collections this year, in addition to working in the gallery and with volunteer and outreach opportunities to engage the public. So congratulations to all of them on their awards. And now I'm going to pass things on to one of your other professors.
Thank you very much. I'm Andrew Newman. I'm the undergraduate director. And I just wanted to, first of all, say how extremely proud I am of all of the students. I know that you've put a lot of hard work into getting to this point, and it means a huge amount. And you're entering a world that is really a different place than it was just a few months ago, let alone than when you started at Wayne State. And although we don't know exactly how long social distancing will last, what is clear is that there's a renewed kind of worldwide attention to the social phenomenon that we anthropologists have long studied. And this is true at the level of day-to-day life as the pandemic changes the social and cultural norms governing our interactions. But it's also true regarding the renewed attention to social disparities and specifically racial inequalities that many cities, notably Detroit, have been hit so hard by with this epidemic. So by that measure, your talents and your training as anthropologists are very much needed. The job listings will not always say X and Y majors are wanted, but what they do is demand a set of skills, and you have those skills. You have the ability to see the social, perceive the cultural, and gather evidence. And so you're well situated with assisting with many of the important issues that we face as a society and as a world. I also want to recognize a particular member of our community, Ravina Mata. Ravina Mata is our peer mentor. She's done a huge amount of work over the last 2 years, supporting our students and faculty and helping to organize events. There's 150 peer mentors at Wayne State, but she was singled out as the peer mentor of the year. So thank you very much, Ravina. And now what I want to do is, my favorite part is reading the names of the graduates. So just let me cue this up here in 1 second. And all right, we'll do slideshow and start. So congratulations, Kimberly Burtz, Dina Chorara, Christopher Coulter, Jillian Demeter, Jessica Jackson, Hannah Langsdorf, Ravina Mata, Michaela Swayze, Michelle Gardner, Maxwell Rogala, Brooke Woolery, Joyce Ibrahim, Riley Mays, Crystal Rivas, Deja White, Alamidi Alabi, Altina Kamaj, Maureen McCormick, Stephanie Mihawk, Grace Fusani, Syed Mabub, Cassidy Capoferi, Talia Rosender, Sydney Walker, and Suruthi Taluri. Congratulations to all of you. So, and with that, I will pass it on to Professor Chris Amalis to talk about the graduate students.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody, and congratulations, class of 2020. My name is Dr. Stephen Chrisomalis, and I'm the Director of Graduate Studies for the department. I think, like many of us who have been quarantined these past 6 weeks or so, it's the little things that you come to miss. Right now, if we were in person, I'd be in the hall in Old Main, maybe with a glass of wine at hand, reading the names of our MA and PhD grads. We can't be there in person, of course, but at times like this, I think about the things I miss about a place where right now I'd really rather be. Little things like the mystery of what the temperature will be in my classroom when I come in, or things that seem little but are really very important, like the serendipitous chance encounter in the hall or in the museum with one or more of you, giving us just a chance to catch up, hear how you're doing, hear about your successes, hear about your challenges. A moment for a kind word and a human connection. That's what I'll take from each of you who's graduating today, these little joyous moments of community that make my job worthwhile. And so it's my great honor to read the names of our MA and PhD graduates for spring 2020. and the MA in Anthropology, Hannon Hilkema, William Pismenti, Hannelore Willick, Jerry Pager, Bridget Benane, and in the PhD in Anthropology, Dr. Daniel Harrison. Congratulations to our entire class of 2020. And now I'll turn things over to Dr. Sankar for a few closing remarks.
Thank you again for coming, everybody, today. We know this is very atypical. Hopefully this will be a unique experience for both the Department of Anthropology and for the university. But we know that this is meaningful for us and for you, and that you've taken the time to find us online, to stream us with yourself and your family and your friends. And so we have an opportunity once again to say thank you for letting us into your lives and becoming part of the larger anthropology community. And good luck. God bless.